Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you are joining, and from whatever part of the earth you are joining from. I'm really, really glad that you're here. Um, if you don't know, today is the autumn equinox, and that represents a day that has equal parts of light and dark. So they are in perfect balance. And the other thing that's been going on, if you're not aware, is that we had a new moon in Virgo yesterday, a new moon along with a solar or partial solar eclipse. So the new moon in Virgo is about fresh starts. It's about clarity, purification. If you like to smudge your house or you like to take salt baths, it's a really great time to do that sort of thing. And it's also a great time for devotion. If you're into prayer or you're into meditation, it's a really great time to be still. And the partial solar eclipse is really a time for whatever has been hidden to resurface. So to have all of these things together is a pretty rare lineup. And I personally think that when we have these kinds of events that cluster together, that it's more than some kind of cosmic coincidence. I really believe that they're reminders to us. The eclipse showing us that both the shadow or the darkness and the light can coexist. The new moon calling for new beginnings, and then the equinox, which is a time that calls us into balance. And I tend to see balance not in terms of just dark and light, but also balance within ourselves, finding a place of center, and also in the ways that we move through the world, finding balance and how we communicate with others, the amount of time that we spend with others, as opposed to time with and for ourselves. And I see meditation as a way to say yes to all of these invitations, to allow us to notice, to sit in stillness, and then to realign if there are places where we feel like we might be a little out of balance, to notice those and then to make adjustments. So, and I guess with us coming into the autumn, into the fall, this is a perfect time to allow what's ready to fall away, and then also to open up to whatever wants to grow with this new moon. And I think, like the cosmos, like the universe, we all have rhythms and we have cycles and we have this natural intelligence that knows how to return to our center over and over again. So, keeping all of those things in mind, let's begin together. If you haven't already, go ahead and find a comfortable seat and settle into this stillness that is here for you, allowing this practice to guide you, to surface perhaps things that need to surface, and to let whatever is ready to fall away. And closing your eyes and turning your lens inward. And as you come into the stillness, you might set an intention for your practice today. You might set an intention for the coming 6 months. Whatever feels true for you, tune into what that is. You might deepen the breath in through the nose and out through the nose, allowing your nervous system to settle, to allow the body to know that it's okay to relax, to be here in this present moment without being anywhere else. Allowing your breath to return to a natural rhythm, a natural depth. We'll begin today with a short mindful body awareness practice, scanning the body from head to toe, noticing any sensations that might be present, tuning in to the top of the head, softening the brow and the forehead, perhaps relaxing the creases at your eyes, noticing any sensations in and around your cheeks, your ears, your nose, letting your tongue be heavy in your mouth. And perhaps turning the corners of your mouth up slightly in a gentle smile as we continue to move through the body. Releasing your jaw, relaxing the neck, and allowing the back of your neck to lengthen as you tuck your chin slightly, continuing to breathe naturally and easily, softening the shoulders, softening the throat, allowing everything to drop just slightly, sensing into your arms and your hands, perhaps at your sides or in your lap. Letting any tension move through the body as you sink further and further into the seat or the surface beneath you. Releasing any tension in the belly and the hips. Softening the legs, the knees, and the calves. Moving any tension through the ankles and the feet. Noticing what it feels like to be 100% and fully supported by the surface beneath you. Becoming aware of any movement in the body as the breath enters and leaves your lungs. You might even become curious about the sensations that are here in your body. Perhaps moving your attention from point to point and offering yourself the choice. If you notice any tension, perhaps to focus more deeply on the tension, to relax into the tension, or to shift the body in a way that's more supportive to you. We'll spend a few moments here and exploring whatever sensations are happening in the body. Bringing your attention now to the gentle rise and fall of your chest, in the area behind your breastbone, your heart center. You might see or feel or imagine your heart center as this warm and bright light, the light of your awareness radiating from the center of your being. And with each breath, expanding the light. If you're so inclined, you might put your right hand over your heart, left covering it. And do this for a moment as you continue your heart-centered breath in through the nose and out through the nose, continuing to settle the body, allowing the body to relax and knowing that you're safe. You're welcome to place your hands back in your lap or at your sides. And I'll invite some questions now. It's important not to worry about whether an answer meets the question in this moment. Perhaps it might. Simply tuning into the question, perhaps repeating it to yourself silently a few times to see what arises in the stillness. And the first question is, who am I? Without any words or thoughts, any roles or conditions. Who am I? This one who is looking through my eyes. And after you've asked yourself the question a few times, return to the stillness to see what arises. Letting that question go and any answers that may have arisen. And asking yourself now, what do I long for? What do I really, really want? You can ask yourself a few times in the stillness before releasing the question and returning, paying attention to anything that arises, and keeping in mind if nothing arises, simply embracing what is here now in the stillness without any judgment. And letting that question go, returning your attention to the breath, noticing how it enters and leaves the body, not trying to change it in any way, becoming mindful of the sensations of the breath, the movement of the breath. Noticing what the body feels like to be breathed. If you notice that your mind has wandered, simply return to the inhale and the exhale of the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. We'll rest in this space for a few minutes and I'll track the time. Invite you to bring your attention to your hands for a moment. First, your right hand, and consider for a moment 5 things that you are grateful for in your life right now. Allowing this gratitude to circulate throughout your being, perhaps moving from the tips of your toes all the way through your body and up, out through the crown of the head. You might even envision this circulating all around you. As you bask in this gratitude, draw your attention to your left hand and tuning in now to 5 things that you're grateful for about yourself. Again, allowing this gratitude to circulate throughout your body, perhaps beginning at the tips of your toes, moving up through your body and out the crown, and spilling over into the space around you, allowing all of this gratitude that you have for your life, for yourself, to circulate and expand all around you. Noticing perhaps how it feels to sit with gratitude and appreciation circulating all around you and throughout your body. As our practice draws to a close, I invite you once again to bring your hands over your heart and to bow your head in appreciation for all of the gifts, the light and the dark that have been gifted you. Ruth Ahmed says there is something so special in the early leaves drifting from the trees, as if we are all to be allowed a chance to peel, to refresh, and to start again. When you're ready, you're welcome to bring some gentle movement back into the body. Perhaps bringing your hands to your lap, wiggling your fingers, your toes, gradually deepening the breath, and really taking your time to come out of meditation slowly. When you're ready, you're welcome to blink your eyes open, giving thanks for this beautiful day, this beautiful equinox, all of the things in your life that you are grateful for, all of the beauty. If you're so inclined to bring your hands to your heart, thumb knuckles to your breastbone, I invite you to do that now. The light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time.